Yeah, what's going on, family? It's your boy B Miles coming to you live once again with another video from the B Miles 84 Conscious channel. And this morning I want to come to y'all with this video talking about Colin Kaepernick's response to Michael Vick about having the Stockholm Syndrome. And my boy Colin Kaepernick is absolutely right, man, about Michael Vick having the Stockholm Syndrome, because if you take a look, if you really take a look at how Colin Kaepernick came back with the response about Michael Vick having Stockholm Syndrome, he's absolutely right. Because see, it wasn't that long ago, as a matter of fact, 10 years ago to be exact, Michael Vick was the biggest villain in the United States, especially when it came down to that dogfighting case. Michael Vick was like vilified. He was vilified in the news as a thug, as a murderer, as a dog killer, and all of a sudden that now he cleaned up his image. And now that he's being accepted, you know what I mean, back into America for real, not fully, but at the same, you know what I mean, because at the same time, there's a lot of white people and just a lot of people in general who cannot stand Michael Vick black ass. But see, ever since he cut off the cornrows, he got rid of the afro and all that, all of a sudden now you want to be telling Colin Kaepernick that he got to cut the afro to be accepted so a team can sign him. Come on now, bro. All of a sudden now that the slave master is starting to give you a little, a little bit of butter biscuits, a little bit of crumbs up on the daggone table. Now you want to be a motherfucking hypocrite talking about he need to be cutting his hair. And see, it came down to a time, Michael Vick, that you were vilified in the news for the same motherfucking reasons, and now that the slave master has got you captive and he giving you a little bit of breadcrumbs, now you want to have that Stockholm Syndrome, because now you're looking at the oppressor and the slave master and the colonizer as your friend, because they cutting his ass the goddamn check, you feel me? And so when Colin Kaepernick came back with the response with the Stockholm Syndrome, he is absolutely right and 100% right in his zack up on that, because you know what I mean? Now, it's like now that you're looking at your captives and you're looking at the slave master as your friend, now you want to be buck dancing and cooning and shucking and jobbing for the slave master so you can keep the motherfucking slave check coming. And now you over there with Mr. Jason Porkchop Whitlock, big fat fuck, buck dancing, butter biscuit eating ass, coon out motherfucker Jason Whitlock. Now you want to be saying all different kinds of coon comments talking about Colin Kaepernick needs to cut his hair, because back in the day, you know what I mean, like you was the same athlete that was all up in the spotlight, everybody was praising you, and once the dog fighting case happened, you know what I mean, especially, you know what I mean, I'm talking about like black people was the only people that had your back. We had your back when it came down to that dog fighting case, because we really felt as though the charges were too harsh. And all of a sudden now that you cleaned up your image and now that you out there, you want to be speaking now, you know what I mean, against like dog fighting and all that. Oh, okay, I can understand that. But now you want to be up on ESPN talking about Colin Kaepernick like needs to clean up his image. Come on now, bro. You was in the same motherfucking boat. Just like how Ray Lewis cooned out motherfucking ass was in the same motherfucking boat. Now you want to talk about the man needs to cut his hair. Now the man needs to cut his hair to clean up his image. Okay, it's nothing wrong changing up your image. But guess what? The mindset of these people still going to remain the same. Because no matter how good you look, no matter how fresh you look, you still another nigga. I mean, come on now, Jay-Z just said the best in this daggone song. The OJ story. Light nigga, dark nigga, poor nigga, rich nigga. You know what I mean? You still a nigga. It does not matter. You could be a house nigga or a film nigga. It does not matter. You could be clean cut. You could be having the cornrows with the afro. But guess what? The slave master and the colonizer, they still going to have the same type of look. And they still going to look at you as still another nigga anyway. So why you getting that daggone check? Trust me, you still another nigga, because I'm telling you right about now, you and Jason Whitlock are definitely going to get your nigga wake-up call, because it always happened. See, they're going to have you up there, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Like I'm speaking out against black people. You're going to look at your captors and all that, you know what I mean, as your fucking friend now, because they cutting you a check. You're getting a little bit of breadcrumbs, but not to mention, I'm talking about Michael Vick was the same player. He might have been the same, as a matter of fact, he might have been the first player in NFL history to get two $100 million contracts. Now you out of the daggone league, and now you're going to be buck dancing for the damn slave master who was the same motherfucker 10 years ago who kicked you to the goddamn curve. Go tell that bullshit to off the blank. Remember that, Michael Vick? Remember how Atlanta Falcons, how they just did you dirty? But now, you know what I mean? But it's like now you're going to be up on ESPN. Now you're getting the goddamn check. Come on now, bro. That's bullshit. That's bullshit. And how the way how you been cooning, and just by me looking at that daggone by me looking at the comments saying cut his hair, I'm very disappointed in Michael Vick. And so Colin Kaepernick's response was right and exact. Because if you take I'm telling you, man, like, it really disappointed me and rubbed me the wrong way. And what Colin Kaepernick said, it was right and exact. Because now you're going to look at your oppressor as your daggone friend. And to me, that's highly unacceptable and it's highly bullshit. And Negroes like you, we should not accept you back into the black community at all. So, you know, I just had to put together this video. You know what I'm saying, up on my thoughts up on this about how Colin Kaepernick responded towards Michael Vick with the Stockholm Syndrome. You know what I mean? And I really agree right and exact with Colin Kaepernick up on his comments. Y'all can keep on liking and subscribing to my channel. And I always appreciate the love. And this is B Miles coming to you live once again from the B Miles 84 Conscious channel. One love once again. Peace.